Hello, I'm Reverend Michael Mugford, and I'm in ministry at Cole Harbour Woodside United Church. I'm pleased to offer this spiritual reflection for United Churches for Dartmouth today. It's been a pretty good summer so far. I have spent time working around my house, going for rides on my motorcycle, and of course, our annual pilgrimage to Berwick Camp, where I feel able to be refreshed, held by the stands of the large hemlock trees. And we don't have a family cottage or campground to go to for the summer for our vacation times, but our cottage at Berwick Camp is one that is a sanctuary for me. Nestled in a shady corner, surrounded by other campers, the sounds of children playing in a nearby sandbox, and best of all, the times of silence. Silence on the porch, reading, silence of simply playing cards, or doing absolutely nothing at all. I'm very introverted. And so that's like heaven to me. And when I think about those times that are a type of silence for me, I think because it gets quiet, it also quiets my brain, lets me slow down my thinking and my body. It gives me those moments where I can listen instead of speak. At Berwick this year, the time I took to truly listen was quite eye-opening. First of all, I don't know that I had heard the voice of the divine lately, especially in the business and the trauma of all that's going on around us. And second of all, in the silent pauses, I heard my body and my spirit say, "Michael, there's something out of whack here. You can't keep doing the things you're doing. You need to have some time of personal respite. Not a week off, but daily time away." In the church, as volunteers or as ministry personnel, we get so focused on doing the mission of the church, we forget to minister to ourselves. There are no built-in times of silence in our work as the church. There's no reason for us to be doing all the time, especially in the church. The ancient poem that our forebears told on the way in which the world came into being, the Genesis account, recounts day after day of working and creating by the source of all being. And we get that. But what we sometimes forget is that on the last day of the act of creating, the ground of all being rested. And not only rested, but actually gave everyone and everything a day off. The Sabbath. It was codified into law for the ancient Hebrews as a directive, a command that people needed to join with all creation in a day of rest. Jesus rested, at least once in a boat in the middle of a storm. With those examples, why are we reticent to care for ourselves? The way that we see figures of our faith practicing self-care, we don't seem to think apply to us. Now, I'm not advocating bringing back Sunday closing laws, but I am advocating that, as humans, bearing the spark of the divine within us, we should look to that aspect of our faith stories, the poems and the legends, and the practice of Sabbath, in the way that demonstrates our beliefs. Let's give ourselves a break. Jesus did. Peace.